Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing my daily case, which is the Elago Origin case for the iPhone 7 Plus, which goes for about $9 on Amazon, and it's pretty comparable to the Peel case, but the Peel case was $25 and this one was $9, so I figured I'd give it a chance, and I ended up really liking it. It really helps replicate that feel of a caseless phone, and as you can see here from this top-down view, you could probably barely even tell that I have a case on my phone at all. But let's take a closer look. The back of the case unfortunately does have some branding, whereas a Peel case does not, but the branding is tucked away in the corner here, so it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't bother me too much, but like I said, no branding would be ideal. And up here at the camera, you'll see that the lens has a nice raised edge around it, so that's nice and protected. And speaking of the camera bump, because it is so thin, it doesn't really help prevent that wobble that you get when you put the iPhone down on a desk, but it's not an issue for me, as I'm sure it's not really an issue for most people, but I figured I'd point it out. And there also is the cutout for the microphone and the flash, of course, and the material of the case is a little on the slippery side, so if you're prone to dropping your case, I would definitely stay away from this one because the material is a little slippery, and it is so thin it doesn't really provide much in terms of protection. It's not really a good combo for a lot of people, unfortunately. But let's move on to the side of the case where we'll see probably my favorite thing is that there is just a cutout for the buttons. There is no crappy, flimsy, useless buttons on top of the iPhone ones. It just lets you use the iPhone buttons and they're easily pressed, so no complaints, and I just love that decision. And on the other side, you'll see that the volume buttons also have the same cutout, and the mute switch is easily accessed, no complaints there. And onto the bottom of the phone, where we'll see that it's completely covered. I also love that a lot, and there's cutouts for the speakers and the lightning port. But as I mentioned before, there's not a whole lot in terms of protection, so there is some compromise using a case like this. As you'll see on the front here, there's not really any raised edge above the screen, so you're going to have to be careful not placing it face down on tables, or you might just get some extra scratches in the screen. I definitely already have some extra scratches in my screen since I've been using this case. But if you don't mind screen protectors, use them. I hate them, so I don't use them, but it's a good idea to use it on a case like this. It will definitely help if you happen to drop it so the screen doesn't shatter or just from regular daily scratches you may get. But to conclude this, I really love this case. I can never go back to my old Apple leather case that I used, and I really loved that case when I used it. But I really prefer this case even with the minor downsides of lack of protection. But if you're interested in this case, it's only $9. Give it a shot. It's a really great case. But like I said, maybe screen protectors are a good idea. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy the case if you're looking to buy it.